At B, bash scripting will be automating the user management for what we did in part A. So I'm going to start with nano user management.sh to create a script. And we're going to use a shebang and call out bin bash for our shell that we're going to use. So when this shell runs, it'll automatically use the bin bash rather than whatever the default is on the machine. And I'm going to start by, we want to create a group and a user. And for each one, it says it wants it to be unique, and we need to check for duplicates firsthand. And if there are duplicates, report the error and prompt the user again. And additionally, for the user, we need to specify the bash shell. All right. So first, I'm going to start with two functions. One for, oops, I need to give it a name. We're going to set username, function for that. And we're going to create another function called, say, set group. All right, let's start with the set username function first. So if you remember, it said, that's 1, 2, 3. We need to prompt them for the username first. So we're going to print f. We're going to say enter a username, and we're going to give a new line afterwards. And we're going to save it to a variable called username. And now we need a conditional to check if username already exists. So we're going to use gtent, which checks the libraries. We're going to check specifically password because it has usernames as well as a reference to the password. And we're going to check it for the username. Okay, so this will return back, either it'll give back the different occurrences of the username or nothing. So if there is a username that it returns, if there's a match, we want to throw an error. So we'll say, let me fix the indenting. So we will print f, we'll say username, already exists, choose a different username. And then we'll recursively call back set username. All right, so it'll say enter your username, save the username to the variable for whatever the input. We will check to see if it exists. If it does exist, oops, I need to add the finish there too. If it does exist, it will give us this error and call back again. So it'll keep calling back until we enter a unique username. And we want to do the same for group. So print f, enter a group. And we'll read group. We're going to do the same thing again. We're just going to check to see if it exists. But this time we're going to check in group rather than password. All right, so if it does already exist, we're just going to call recursively again set group. And we'll finish this. And this is a good time to check to make sure everything works. So we'll call the function set username. We'll call the function set group. And let's save the file. Yep. And let's exit out. So we're going to call, oh, we need to change the permissions on it too. So we're going to change, here, I'll show you first. See, we don't have executable permissions on it. So change mode, oops, plus X for user management. Perfect. Unexpected token near, okay, I have a syntax error. That's why we're checking. Let's open it back up again. You know what? I don't think I need those parentheses there. That's probably what my error was. All right, let's try again. Okay, enter a username. Let's try one that already exists. So sysadmin already exists. Yep. Just pulled this from the password. This from binbat. All right, perfect. So let's enter a unique one, Aaron. Group, let's do sysadmin again. Should find it in the group folder. It already exists. So let's enter a unique one, Aaron. Perfect. So unique works, and if it already exists, it doesn't work. It gives us the error and the option to re-enter it again. So it is working as intended. Let's open it up again. All right, let's go to the bottom. Okay, now we actually, so right now we're just getting the variable. We actually haven't created a group or user yet. So let's do that. So I tried earlier to do switch user, but that won't work because if we switch users, it'll kill the script. So I'm gonna have to explicitly call it sudo in front of all of these, I believe. So group add, we're gonna add the group, and let's add a message, so print f group created, and a new line afterwards. All right. Now let's do the user add. And we're going to do the same as we did for the part A. So we're going to add the home directory with the M option, the S to specify bin bash for the shell, the lowercase g for the primary group, and it's going to be the same group, and then the username. And we'll add a printout. All right. And so we have the user and the group. Create a password. All right. So sudo passwd for the username, and password automatically gives a prompt, so we don't need to enter anything else. All right. Yep, we already did that. It's part of the group. Let's make a file. Okay. So sudo make dir username. Set the ownership of the directory to the user and group created. All right. So sudo change owner. We're going to want a username for the owner. And we're going to want group for the group. And the file is the username. Okay, then we're going to want the same permissions that we did for A, so set permissions to ensure that only the owner of the file can delete it from the directory. So the sticky, which is the one. Full permissions for the group and the owner and none otherwise. All right. So you want sudo change mode. So sticky for the one, full permissions for the user and the group, none for the others. All right, that should be good. All right. Let's save it, exit out, and we'll try writing the script again. So my name Aaron, and remember the first time we ran Aaron, it didn't actually save. So here, let me exit out of this really quick so you can see. So if we ls home, yeah, we only have the system admin and ls here. We don't have any other directories. Okay. Aaron, enter group. Let's make it the pesto group. Pesto. Enter password, so it's netlab123. Enter a Unix password. We'll make a pesto fun. Pesto fun. All right, successfully created. And now let's check. So we have Aaron at the root. So let's ls. So if we look, oops, I need to. So Aaron, owner's Aaron, group is pesto, full permissions, no permissions, can only delete files that you created, and it's a directory, perfect. And if we ls into home, see we have Aaron here, perfect. That is everything. Thank you for watching.